Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about 5 interesting facts about Japan. Please remember to like and subscribe the video if you find this interesting. Now let's get right into it. Japan is a pretty cool country and these are facts that are not as common as you think. Fact number 1, soft water. In Japan, most of the water is soft water. Now for those of you who don't know what this means, typically, all around the world, the majority of the world, the water that comes out of your plumbing system from the city is usually hard water, meaning that it contains minerals, calciums, and all sorts of natural ingredients that make the water harder. Hard water is good for washing things because the water's toughness is able to clean things much easier than soft water. When you take a shower with hard water, it's also easier to clean yourself, easier to clean off the soap. Soft water, on the other hand, which is what most of Japan has, is actually quite different. It feels a little more slippery, if you will. And so when you, for example, take a shower with soft water, you'll spend more time trying to rinse off the soap or shampoo. One advantage of soft water, though, is that it tastes better and it goes down more smoothly. So when you use it to make tea, for example, it tastes better. Fact number 2, bathing every night. In Japan, it is quite common and really expected from everybody to be bathing or showering every night. In fact, it's quite different from the Western societies where you usually take a bath or a shower right after you get up in the morning. And I understand the rationale in that is it helps you wake up. However, in Japan, and actually a lot of other Asian countries, people don't like to go to sleep in sweaty or dirty body, right? So when people go to sleep in Japan, for example, they want to feel really clean. They want their bed to be really clean. And so everybody in Japan would absolutely take a bath or a shower before they go to sleep. And then when they wake up in the morning, because unless you're doing some kind of activity at night, generally after you wake up, you won't need to take a shower again because your body is still clean from just sleeping over the night. Therefore, the next time you're in Japan, remember, don't jump into bed after a long day. Take a shower or bath first. It is expected in Japan. Fact 3, public coin lockers. This is something that I think everyone wouldn't be surprised because actually there are quite a few countries that have public coin lockers in public places such as train stations, airports, bus terminals, and so forth. But in Japan, it's actually really common to have those type of lockers in public transit areas. And one reason is that instead of having to drag your luggage around everywhere you go, you could deposit your things in a public locker and then go about your day without as much luggage around you, and therefore making it easier to go sightseeing, for example, walk around or do your shopping or your errands. The public lockers aren't just used by tourists or internal tourists. They're used by everybody, even their daily lives. Some people choose to put things in the locker so that they don't have to carry around all the time with them. Countries like America used to have public coin lockers in public transit areas. Unfortunately, they're all removed due to the risk of terrorists placing bombs in them to destroy public transit locations. Fact 4, capsule hotels. When you think of Japan with this very high population density, capsule hotels probably come into mind. And actually, many other countries with high population densities have adopted capsule hotels as well, so it's not unique only in Japan. However, Japan was the first country to begin this concept of capsule hotels. These capsule hotels, as you see in this picture, are very tiny, crammed berths, if you will, where everybody sleeps right next to each other. And generally, there is no privacy in terms of a door that you could close in front of your capsule. It's usually a curtain or some kind of shutter blind that you can use. And therefore is really meant for people to sleep and do nothing else. A lot of people in Japan use capsule hotels simply as a place to crash, because frankly the space that's given to you is so minimal. All really you can do is lie in there and sleep. Now, another big thing is it's very affordable. Because of the space that you get, you can stay in the downtown or most desirable areas for very little money because you get a very little space. Fact 5. New Year cards. In Japan, they don't celebrate Christmas much, and that makes sense because Japan isn't a Christian-based country. The predominant religion is Shinto Buddhism. And so you may think that greeting cards or holiday cards is non-existent in Japan, but actually the Japanese people place heavy emphasis on New Year's cards. These are red envelopes that you usually give to people that you want to show gratitude for the new year. It is actually a very expected social custom to give the people who you want to maintain a good relationship with New Year's cards, wishing them good fortune for the new year. They, in return, if they want to maintain a relationship with you, will give the same back to you. These New Year cards hold great significance in the society and sometimes could be completely handmade by the individual that's giving it to you. And therefore, it is very important that you place great emphasis on giving good New Year cards to the people that you care about, and also cherish the ones that's given to you as a symbol of their intent on maintaining a good relationship with you and wishing you good fortunes and luck for the coming year. And remember, in Japan, you want to follow their customs so you will seem to be polite. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.